Good afternoon and welcome. We are live here from William Penn High School for today's game between Mount Pleasant coming in at 2-0.
3-0.
3-0. I'm sorry, Jay, you're
Yeah.
right. I won't talk about why we said 2-0.
Yeah.
Against William Penn, who actually is 0-2. Had a tough game against Sally's, but then struggled against Hodgson. And but we're here now to see this game. And Jay, what do you think?
I think we're in for a good test here. We said on the when we talk about William Penn, a young team, lost a lot of players from last year due to graduation or transfers. So it might take a few games. They've started slow.
Your phone on?
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch Improvements pride in decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements.
Number 21, Charles Russell. Now for your William Penn Colonials. Number 2, Brandon Ash. Number 3, Makai Jones Penn. Number 13, Israel Montgomery. Number 14, Isaac Brady. And number 23, Jaden Reed. We'll now ask you to please rise for the presentation of colors and the singing of the national anthem.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us for that great rendition there. Jason, I love it when they have live and not the audio play, you know.
Yeah, I love when kids get this thing in, and that was nicely done from the color guard all the way to the anthem.
Yeah, nicely done here. So, Jason, we talked about it. You know, Mount Pleasant's coming off a 90-54 win over Howard, and William Penn's coming off a loss to Hodgson, but I'd take both of those games and wipe them out when you get a rivalry game like this.
Yeah, and these teams seem to meet twice a year because since Mount moved down to Flight B, they've been meeting in the Flight A-B championship game at the end of the season also. So they're familiar with each other and seem to play their best games against each other.
And we're here for opening tip right now. Looks like it's going to be Charles Russell and Brandon Ash for William Penn, and William Penn takes possession. William Penn in the white jerseys going from left to right, and Mount Pleasant in the hunter green going from right to left as we get started here. And that's Nathan Payton with the ball over to Mongeray.
William Penn being a little patient here on offense.
You say that. There's a three from Isaac Brady.
Great shot by Grady there, Nick, and he buries it. And that's important for this William Penn. We said they've struggled falling behind early in games.
And this is number one. That's Ali with the drive, kick out, and a steal by Mongeray. William Penn pushes it. It looks like it's going to be a jump ball.
And one thing about this William Penn team, no matter if they're struggling offensively, they always play that solid defense.
And that goes all the way back to Coach Steve Christensen with that, Jason.
Yes.
So this is Moses Lovedigwe. Number 5 is Butcher. We've seen him before. Inside, tipped a little bit. Ash is going to come away with that loose ball.
That's one thing the Colonials are going to have to do tonight is hit those defensive boards against this Mount Pleasant team.
Jones. There's a Brady again. He's going to kick it out to the corner. That's Jones Kent with the miss. Up to Ali. He's double teamed. It's partially blocked by Ash. And that's some size in there with him.
Yeah, good job by the Colonials getting back on that fast break and at least challenging the shot, Nick.
This is Mongery bringing it up. Yeah, Mount Pleasant doesn't have quite the size that William Penn has, so it's going to be tough going down there. Here's Jones Kent, who had a pretty good game against Sally's, to be honest with you. I thought he played very well.
Yeah, he did. He was really solid in that game.
He's a new face to this William Penn lineup. Nice dish to Ash. Ash couldn't handle it. Oh, and they're going to say Mount touched it. They're going to say Charles Reed touched it, but I got to tell you, Jason, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, but I am blocked a little bit.
3-0 early here. Jones Kent with another shot. It's missed. Reed with the rebound. He's going to throw it away, though. It's going to be a turnover. Setting it back up again. Mongery at the top. Jones Kent looking cross court to Brady. Brady's already hit one from that corner. Mongery thinks about it. Dribble drive. And he's going to be out of control, and it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, both teams struggling early with some turnovers in this one.
I can see a lot of excitement in both teams' faces, though, Jay. You know, when they're playing each other.
Yep.
You're going to get a good game.
Like we said, it's a rivalry game. These two teams know each other really well. Great crowd here for a Saturday afternoon.
Here's Ladigwe to Ali, back to Reed. It's Ali dribble drive. He's going to get fouled by Jones Kent.
We almost made it 3 minutes without a foul. They are calling they seem to be calling the games a little tighter, especially with the hand checks this year, Nick.
Yeah, we know that. That's been the last couple of years coming, to tell you the truth. So
You're right.
no good. Oh, and a big block by Ash.
Great block by him. Now just can't seem to be getting anything going inside with that, like you said, the William Penn height.
I like Ali taking it in there. That just might not be a good move today.
Yeah.
With all that height down there.
William Penn's playing some good help defense.
Inside, Ali again. Doesn't have the size. He's going to get the foul, though.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to make some free throws here and get Mount Pleasant on the board.
I'd like to give a special thanks to William Penn Colonials for coming out on the show, though. We thank you guys for coming out with your support of 302 Sports, and thank you for getting us set up here. To all the helpful Colonial faithful here that helped us get set up today, thank you. Ali in and out.
Yeah, these are important free throws. I know it's early in the game, but you want to get on the board.
I think you want to get a tone set too. You want to make sure you're hitting them, and he's the leader of this team. They follow as he goes. As we talk about, he goes 0-2. I think that's a little bit of the jitters.
Pre-game, yeah, definitely. Like you said, sometimes the bigger game, the jitters are there early.
There's a steal by Ali. Got a 2-on-1. He's going to take it himself, though, and it's going to be blocked by Brady. No, they're going to call the foul.
Yeah, I think he got all ball, but I think he got him with the body, Nick.
Yeah, Ali had a trailer, though. Looked like it may have left that off. He's going to go to the line shooting 2, Jay. 0 for 2, though, from the line right now.
What I like, Nick, he missed those 2 free throws, but he did not let it affect him on the defense end. He was able to get the steal and then drive it to the basket and get back there.
Now, we know one thing about Famir Ali. He has no fear on the court.
No, he does not. And like you said, he is the leader of this Mount Pleasant team right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, they would have Mr. Kayvon Kramer, but he's out right now. We're not sure when he's going to be back, but hopefully he will. And congratulations on his signing to D1 Hofstra.
Yeah, a great program up there, always tough in the CAA, and it's great that he will be up there representing our
we
state
should get
well.
to see him, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Got to play Delaware. He goes 1 for 4 from the line right now. Ali's got 1 point. And we have a 3-1 game. They broke the press pretty good. There's Brady. Takes it in. No, they're going to get a charge. And that's Samaz Gaiman who just took that charge, Jason.
Yeah, great job by him stepping in there, taking the charge. Already 4 team fouls to the Colonials, 0 so far from Mount Pleasant.
That's tough. You got 4 team fouls already. That starts to change the way you got to play defense.
Yep. Coach Christensen wants an explanation from the ref who called it, and he won't give him anything, so he goes to the next referee.
Out comes Brady, and in comes Jaden Reed.
I think that was a great job of standing your ground and taking the charge, not mattering how big the opponent is coming down.
Mount Pleasant still with their starting 5. A couple of changes for William Penn with DeJesus and Wharton in the game. Nice in pass. Doesn't get to him. Reed, he's going to travel. Slow start to this one, Jay.
Yes.
Break that press. DeJesus almost turns it over. Wharton, wow, somehow stays on his feet. Oh,
wow.
How about that, Jason?
That was incredible. Like you said, just the fact that he stayed on his feet was incredible enough.
I don't know how he did that. He throws that ball from the ground, hits DeJesus with the deep 3, and we saw that. DeJesus can get hot quick, as he did against Slasianum, took a big lead. Nice take from number 12, Samaj Gaiman. That's his first 2 of the game.
Yeah, what I like there is he finished strong, Nick. He absorbed the contact, was able to finish the basket.
I'm going to guess he's a football player. He's built like a linebacker. Travel. And they're going to get a little bit of a foul because of the mismatch down there. As Ladigwe.
Just Mount's first team foul.
That's surprising, as scrappy as a defense as Lisa Sullivan puts out there. There's going to be an in, too short. And that's Gaiman. Here's a drive, got stuck underneath. Ali for three, no good. Wharton with the rebound.
Strong job by him getting that rebound and then getting a nice kick-out pass.
Montgomery, the short-handed point guard. Nice internal passing, but it's going to be stripped. And this is Butcher. It's no good, and a foul.
Both teams' defenses are strong in this one.
Another sub, Nakai White, freshman. I'm sorry, Anthony Mallory. Look at the wrong roster there for William Penn. But there is a sub. Number 2, Andre Saunders comes back on the floor for Mount Pleasant. Looks like they're playing more of a matchup zone right now. Don't want to leave De Jesus open. We've seen that. Montgomery looking down low. He's going to get an open piece of the floor. Up, no good. Battle for the ball. Away with it. Here comes Butcher. He's going to think about the three. He gets stuck. A little bit of a mismatch down there. They're going to get a foul.
That was a great block by the one defender, but the other defender got the body.
They're going to give it to Montgomery.
Yeah, so it was not the person who got the block.
No.
So
the block was clean.
Yeah.
It's going to send Ali back to the line. He's 1 for 5 right now, Jason.
Yeah. It's a tough game for him so far at the line, but good thing for him, it's only the first quarter. You can always improve on that number.
Right now, I don't think there's any way you can't.
Right.
And he gets it to go. It's his second point of the night. He's struggling, Jay. You can see him leaning that thing in there.
Yes.
But you're right. It's only a 6-4 game and another turnover.
Yeah, both teams are struggling with some turnovers early in this
That's
one.
Gaiman coming up with that loose ball.
Tick under 2 minutes here, Nick.
That's Patton.
It's already 16 fouls for the Colonials. And what?
Looks like there's some blood.
Yep.
Anthony Mallory has to come off. Just a sophomore, Andre Saunders at the line for Mount Pleasant. The woes continue there, Jay. The woes continue.
That's one thing Lisa Sullivan's not going to be happy at the end of the quarter is the way they're shooting free throws, but they're getting there. I mean,
That's
already
true.
eight times at the foul line to William Penn 0 so far.
There's another one.
They're just 2 of 8 from the foul line, Nick, in this one.
There's Kent Jones, top of the key.
Stephen Christensen's been yelling timeout for the last 10 seconds. He finally
He
got the attention of Ronnie Abrams.
Somebody wasn't paying attention over there.
Yeah. I could hear from it. I could hear from over here.
Yep.
He wants to set something up. I think he feels like this is an important possession with a 2-point lead. They've turned the ball over the last few times. I think he wants to calm them down.
Yeah, they got a 2-point lead because of the 6 missed free throws.
Yes.
Right now for Mount Pleasant. And I'm sure that's going to be something we talked about. And like you said, it is important. Even though it was early in the game, we talked about it. Just to give you a couple updates, Jay.
Yes.
We have some advertisers with us that we would like everybody to help with if they can and use them for all their professional services. And as you see them coming across the bottom of your screen, talk about Unique Image. Unique Image is a full-service custom products company offering everything from apparel to promotional products that actually drive results to graphic design and vehicle wraps, plus so much more. Visit them on the website at uniqueimage.org or stop by the showroom conveniently located in the Mill Creek Shopping Center at the intersection of Kirkwood Highway and Limestone Road. Unique Image, you envision, we create. And there's a drive from Montgomery, and Wharton's going to turn it over again with the travel.
Yeah, another turnover for the Colonials. Unique Image, great spot.
They do all of our gear.
Yep.
Love those guys. Jason and John do a great job down there. Please use them if you can. Let them know you saw it on 302 Sports. Back to action, Ali. We're going to get Kent Jones.
And that will be the 17th foul, so Ali will be going back to the foul line. 1-1.
Couple of subs from both sides.
He would not allow the sub because of the still had something in his uniform there.
Is it not tucked in? I didn't see any.
Coach Christensen's really good. Really wants to know why he was not allowed in.
I don't see anything wrong with the uni. I thought maybe in the beginning there was blood as Ali hits the front end of the 1-1. Still in this first quarter, 1:17 left. And he's about a foot back from the line, Jay.
Yeah. Maybe that's one of the adjustments he made.
Puts it in. Gives him 4.
Whatever it worked for him there, that adjustment.
And there's a steal. Nice play.
And just
by
like
Nathan Patton.
Just like that, Mount's got their first lead in this one.
And another foul.
That's on Ali.
Yep. A little too far away from the basket for my liking, but that's only his first.
Right. Only the third team foul, whereas William Penn has 7.
Inbounding it, number 11, Messiah Rouse. Sophomore getting some PT here for William Penn. There's DeJesus. Out to Tymere Lewis Shaw. DeJesus open for the corner. It's short. They're going to get a foul here on Mount Pleasant.
I was going to say a loose ball foul on Mount Pleasant.
It's going to be Saunders. And as we've known in the past, Lisa plays a lot of players off that bench.
Yeah, I was going to say she has a deep roster, and they all get in.
Here's DeJesus to Montgomery. Nice back, nice give and go. No good, but it's going to be rebounded by Jordan Roberts. Probably the shortest man down there, blocked. There's Rouse. He's going to get his first 2 of the game.
Good job by the Colonials crashing the offensive glass there, Nick, and they finally convert and tie this one back up.
Yeah, that was Wharton in there. Reed had a partial block on that, but like you said, they just didn't give up. Montgomery.
Smart by him not going, committing the foul.
And they're going to call him on the carry. It's going to be a turnover. Seen that called a lot this season, too. So.
Yeah, definitely something that I've noticed also, Nick. They're really calling the carry this year.
In comes Butcher for Mount Pleasant. He comes in for Ali to get his first break of the game. He's got to put it up. No good, and that's how we're going to end our first quarter.
Yeah, great first quarter of action. We're tied up at 8 here. First of 2 for us here today, Nick, as later tonight we'll be at Slasianum as Appaquiddick comes in there to face the 2-0 Slasian team. And Appaquiddick is off to a little slow start, but their schedule was tough with Caravelle and St. George's Tech already.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, and now it doesn't get any easier with Sally's going in there tonight, but a great game and a busy day for us here at 302, just so how we like to be.
That's right. Last night we had a good game, too,
Yes.
on tap with Caravel and Smyrna. And it was a pretty decent game. It was close all the way to the wire, Jay.
Yeah, it was.
If you haven't seen or you want to go back and see, there were some highlights from Brandon Sepajan.
Yeah.
We posted on our Instagram. You might want to see that kid's dunk.
I have a feeling we're going to see him next Wednesday night, too, on Plays of the Week.
I'd say so. So, again, let's talk about some of our sponsors. I'd like to thank Brian's Loans. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let Brian walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. He is a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. He can help those with less than perfect credit working on their credit. He's also a local and always has been, so call 302-563-5599 or visit brianloans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to home ownership. Thanks again to Brian Italian and all he does at Pike Creek Mortgage. Again, if you can use any of these professional services from our advertisers, please do. Let them know you saw it on 302. We're back to action, and there's a deep shot for Jesus that's going to hit the tape, and that's going to be out of bounds.
And they make all our streams and everything that we do possible.
That's right. Please support them. Amir Ali. Here's Butcher. A little bit of push-off. Got away with that. There's a nice floater. And that's going to be number 3, Nathan Patton.
I love the floater, Nick. We saw a couple of those floaters last night. It's just a great offensive possession. As you don't want your shot blocked, you just floated it up there.
Yeah, Smyrna had to deal with the size of Caravel. One player at 6'9" listed, one at 6'7" listed. They're tall. No doubt in that. Here's DeJesus up top. Another steal. Nope. Loose ball back. That ball might go in off a tip.
That would have been crazy.
Good job from Patton underneath there.
As like you said, that ball was tipped and almost went in.
Here's Gaiman. Baseline drive is going to be stolen. And we have a 3-on-2. Montgomery, Butcher, too hard off the glass. DeJesus is there, though. Put back for 2.
That's why you crash the boards on a fast break. When you have a 3-on-1, you should have the rebound advantage.
Ali gets stuck. He dribble drives. Nice job by Butcher to throw that off of Jordan Roberts.
Both teams are getting their offense set up through their defense in this one.
And you know that's how both of these teams like to play. Inbounds the Butcher. Somehow gets that to go in the lane.
He's having a solid start here the second quarter with a couple buckets.
Long pass. And it's going to be not going to be able to be corralled in by Rouse.
That was the right idea. They had it open, just unfortunately, pass was a little too long and out of bounds, and it'll be another turnover for the Colonials.
Here's Ali with Roberts guarding him. He sees the opportunity, takes it down. Nice dish. And that's going to be number 30. Jaden Barding-Gibbs with his first 2.
That's a great job by him. He gets Ali set it all up, though, with that dribble penetration and then found him.
Oh. That's not even worth it.
No,
Samad Gaiman, that's just too much.
Yep, and great job by the referees and the coaches getting in there, making sure nothing else happens. These games are high emotions.
Of course, yeah.
And so I think that's a great job of everyone involved making sure that doesn't escalate.
And I apologize. I pronounced number 30, Jaden Barnes-Gibbs' name wrong. So we'll get it straight.
Okay.
But, yeah, no reason to have that kind of tussle here in this game. They probably would get a tech. He did throw the ball. Here's Montgomery, loses it. Another steal, and that was Patton. Ali pulls up for three. Long. De Jesus has got actually it's number 13. It was Israel Montgomery. Izzy.
Great transition offense there by the Colonials. Take the Mount Pleasant miss and go the other way.
Gonna get a kick ball.
It's a good defense. That backdoor cut was there. By kicking the ball, you prevent a easy backdoor opportunity.
Mount Pleasant's ball. Got a good game, 14-12 here, Jason.
Yeah, really good. Probably more of William Penn's pace with the little lower scoring game, but both teams playing solid defense.
There's Gaiman looking for the help. There's Ali setting up the pick. Gets him open, but Brady's a good defender and a little bit bigger, and that's a travel. They didn't call it, but it's still going to be William Penn ball.
Yeah, it's a turnover there by Mount Pleasant. Again, it gives Mount Pleasant a chance to set up their press that has been effective so far.
A tight press, Brady. They got about 10 seconds to get it across.
They
There's
probably used
Montgomery.
9 of it.
Somehow that ball snuck through to Jaden Reed, and that's going to be Ash getting the foul.
If I believe correct, this is William Penn's first free throws of the game.
I believe so.
Again, Mount went there 8 times in the first quarter.
That foul was on number 21, Charles Russell.
That was a pretty good free throw shot there. NBN, nothing but net.
No good. Butcher bringing the ball up. He's guarded by Jesus, gives it to Famir Ali. I like what William Penn's doing. They're putting a taller player on Famir Ali since the lineup of Mount Pleasant is short.
Right.
And, you just need to get a hand in his face. Here's Ali. Looking for the pick. Dribbles. Gets to the lane. Stops. Look for Butcher. Butcher, deep three. It's good.
There's a good shot by Butcher. Like you said, that he was way out on that one.
Had a lot of confidence in that shot, though. He knew it was going in.
Yes, he did.
And that's going to be a foul. That's going to be Nathan Patton.
Be 1-1 for the Colonials. As they get each player set up.
A little bit of moisture on the floor. They're going to ask for a towel. Let's talk about one of our sponsors while we got a break, the Hadley Group. Whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, let our professional team guide you through the process. For new listings and open houses, visit our Facebook page or website at thehadleygroup.re.com. So if you're in the market and ready to buy or sell, call us at 302-239-3000. Oh, phone number's cut off. I apologize. Anyway, visit their website at thehadleygroup.re.com. Leverage their professional network and Patterson Sports Real Estate to help ensure your road to real estate success. The Hadley Group, your local real estate source.
Unable to convert on the front end of that 1-1. Yep. Good defense there by the Colonials.
Looking to get in that lane, but there's a lot of size in there. He loses it a little bit. Good deep from Ash. Looks like Mount Pleasant's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, they got smart. Get something set up. But a good 4-point lead here with 3:29 left here in the second quarter.
Got another break here. Let's talk about a couple of more of our advertisers. Ferris Home Improvements. Roofing, windows, indoors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Trust the team voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company 6 years in a row to help you make the best investments in your home remodeling projects. Ferris Home Improvements. Stop by our showroom at the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road or call 302-998-4500 today. Stop waiting and start renovating with Ferris Home Improvements.
Yeah, again, like Nick says, go in, support our sponsors, and let them know you saw it through us.
Mount Pleasant with possession. This is Ali.
Good crossover dribble.
Ali
there.
with the three. It's good.
It was set up by the crossover dribble by Butcher, and then he finds the open Ali. Buries the three, his first triple of the game. And all of a sudden, Mount Pleasant's up 7, Nick.
There's a steal from Ali. He's going the other way with it. He does have a William Penn trailer. Good job. No, it's out, though. And Ash, he's got 2 players up here. Here's Montgomery. And there's the 2.
Yeah, so do not convert the fast break on the one end. It comes back on the other end. Great job by the Colonials to get that basket.
There's Ali. He's going to get the foul this time. But that was good defense from Mallory, who made, Famir Ali change his shot in the air, and he eventually missed it.
Now, Ali, who struggled early, made his last 2 free throws. He, as you said, Nick, it looks like he's gone back a little bit behind that foul line.
Yeah. Still struggling, though, Jason.
Yes. And a game that's close throughout, his best free throws can hurt your team.
Misses both. That ball's taken. It's Ash. Oh, Ali with almost another steal, Jason.
Yeah, Ali's just incredible in that defensive end. He's a pest.
Montgomery jumper's no good, but Ash got it, puts it back up, no good. And that's Anthony Mallory with his first 2 of the game.
You said at the beginning, Nick, that William Penn has the height advantage. Good job crashing the boards there. And now
another foul. It's going to be on Ash.
And Ali will be going back to the foul line. Lisa Sullivan wanted to talk to him for a little bit, and they're like, come on, shooting some free throws.
Yeah. In and out again, though, Jason.
So he's missed his last 3.
Oh, and they're going to get him on the reach.
And that would be his second foul, team's 9th. So it'll be William Penn's turn for a 1-on-1. But again, great atmosphere here on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, you got to love it here, man. This gym's always packed. Especially when you're playing somewhat of your rivalry team.
Yes.
Montgomery up and good.
So all of a sudden, 5 straight for William Penn. They find themselves down by 2.
Oh, rimmed out. Didn't get the home court roll. And it's going to be Mount Pleasant's ball. They get it in. Here's the freshman, Nakai White. coming up for Mount Pleasant, calling out the play.
And Mount Bill.
Butcher. He's got Jesus on him. He drives. He's gonna be fouled.
Good job by him. A crossover dribble sets it up, gets down there and draws the foul. And now he gets to go to the foul line, and that's the 10th team foul. So the remaining 133, they will be shooting 2 foul shots. But the teams have struggled from the line.
Yes.
In this one. I'm sure that's what both coaches might talk about at halftime. So in a close game like those free throws are important.
Well, right now, Mount Pleasant's up by 2, and they could probably be up by 12 if they hit their free throws. Just can't seem to get that, Jay.
They missed their last 5 free throw attempts. And at the time, they had a 7-point lead, and it's down to 2.
Butcher makes that one.
It's 21-18 lead for Mount here, Nick.
Montgomery just dribbling right now. Kind of a 1-2-3. Or 1-2.
They have to be careful with that pass. That
kind of a 2-1-2 defense right now, actually. And here's Butcher. Montgomery almost stolen. Oh, and there it is. That's what happens sometimes when you put that pressure on them. Get the turnover.
Get the turnover. Now Mount gets it back on the offense end.
Kai White, the freshman, back in running point for Mount Pleasant. Gives it up to Butcher on the right side. Butcher, a little bit of a push off there. Got away with it. Rebound from Rouse. He's looking for somebody to give it out to. Jesus gets it across. And Montgomery sets up the offense.
I think Stephen Christian will take a 1 possession here.
Yeah, 40 seconds left here in this game.
That way you, when you're worse, you're down by 3.
But we saw it last time work out for Mount Pleasant. There's a turnover, and here's some pressure here. And Roberts is just dribbling around, and Christensen calls a timeout. He is not happy, Jay.
No, he was not. Again, it was close to that 5-second call, dribbling. So, yeah, he has to get the timeout.
Jason, we talked about it in the beginning. You know, every week we do our 302 Sports Weekly where we do a recap of the week's high school, college, professional, anything that has to do with Delaware. Our show, we had a great show with William Penn coming on. But we would like to invite everybody out. Please come out. Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. at Christiana, Buffalo Wild Wings Christiana location. It's on Christiana Road, right next to Border Cafe and across from Delta Tech. Appreciate all. Dribbles.
We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life. And go
put back. Sorry for that. You guys probably missed it, but it was a deep 3 from Jesus that just hit the front of the rim. Brady with the putback, but it was after, and they're not getting. Welcome back to William Penn High School. My name is Nick Halliday. I am joined by Jason Winchell. And Jason, decent first half, a little sloppy, but it's expected first couple of games of the year.
Yeah, like you said, it's early in the season, plus it's a rivalry game. Two teams that know each other well, both teams that pride themselves on the defensive end, and we saw that in the first half. But I think we expect both teams to heat up here in the second half.
Yeah, we'll see them definitely calm down a little bit, have a little bit more composure. It was a lot of team fouls in that second quarter. Both teams were in the double bonus there, Jay.
Yeah, and both teams were struggle a little bit from the free throw line.
Oh, yeah, they definitely did that. We talked about that, too, on the break. Mount Pleasant, there's Butcher with another deep three. Ali with the good rebound.
Great job by Ali crashing the boards there.
Try to get it in. That's going to be, oh, no. Good job by Ali to save that. He's going to dribble drive on a baseline, and they're going to say he stepped out.
I believe they're going to get a foul.
Yeah.
An offensive foul, I believe, on Ali. If that's the case, that's his third, Nick. Something to keep an eye on here early in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's early, actually. He is a veteran player, though, Jason. I'm sure he's going to change his game a little bit to stay in this one. Good job breaking that press. Kent back to Ash. Ash up, no good. He gets the rebound, though, and puts it back in.
He skies high. Great job by getting his own miss. Puts it back, and William Penn continues that run that they had at the end of the first half and only trail by one.
He's listed at 6'5", but I'd like to know what his reach is because you're right. Not only does he sky high, he's long. Mount Pleasant back to their starting five. Here's the dig way to Ali. There's Butcher. He's got a little bit of a lane. Nice floater. It's up and it's good.
That's one shot he's perfected here today is that floater.
It gives him 8 for the game right now. Good job again, William Penn, breaking that press. Good defense, though, by Mount Pleasant. They always play great defense.
Yeah, both these teams are excellent on the defensive end, and it's showing here tonight.
Brady starts off the game how he started.
And just like that, it's a brand new ball game here, tied at 23.
He's only got 2 shots, both are threes, and they both went in. I wonder when they want to tell him to start shooting a little bit more.
Colonials coming up back to that traditional man-to-man.
The dig way, no good. It's tapped around. Ali comes down with a nice spin move in the lane. He's going to get fouled. Make sure you run those. Ali gets his first one to go.
Now it looks like he's back closer to the foul line.
He hits both. He should stay there. After missing at least 8 in that first half. There's the pressure. Brady trying to get across, still hasn't. There's a trap now, Mongary. He's got 2 players open. There's Ash, and the flush.
You just said about how high he could get up. There he skies and jams over the defender. Ali at the other end, 3-pointer off, and this William Penn team's fired up.
They got to be after that dunk, Jason.
And they got the ball down. Great job by Mount getting back.
Look at Brady. Brady hits it. Lisa Sullivan has to call the timeout.
Wow, it all started again with that dunk go. Great dunk, sets everything up, and wow.
I tell you, we talked about that, Jay. You know, you said, I think the second half we're going to see a little bit different of a game, and we have. Both teams have come out playing, though.
Yeah, they have.
And that dunk from Ash, like you said, got everybody going.
That got everybody going. The big dunk, and what a nicely done. It fired up the crowd, and then they got the defensive stop.
As you can see right now, too, Jay, bottom of the screen, Buffalo Wild Wings, our new sponsor and home of 302 Sports. Weekly, we invite everybody out. High Five Hospitality introduces Buffalo Wild Wings to Delaware in 2005. Since that time, they have opened 5 more locations throughout Delaware. 2 locations in Newark, Bear, Middletown, Dover, and Rehoboth. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. And they're all over, guys, so if you're listening, stop in, let them know you saw Buffalo Wild Wings on 302 Sports, and we appreciate you guys helping out with all of our advertisers. We're underway here. We're on a 5-0 lead from William Penn, and this crowd is up and ready to go, Jason.
Yeah.
Good steal. William Penn on the run again. Montgomery's got Brady. No one's taking Brady. Christensen says, let's run a play.
Yeah, they've been effective here in the second half. A couple 3-pointers, that big dunk. They already have 10 points this quarter.
6 of them go to Brady. He's come out hot, 2 for 2 in this third quarter. Christensen calling the offense. He's got Ash overthrow. Here's Ali up to Butcher. Butcher deep 3. Long rebound to Brady. William Penn takes over.
Yeah, like you said, that was a little deep 3 and just a little too long on the shot, and William Penn gets the ball. Christensen calling out the play.
Ash is deep in that box. He gets stuck, but there's Brady, and not again. He did it.
Wow, he's just on fire.
Again.
They need a fire extinguisher to cool him down. Wow, he's hot. I believe you said he's a perfect 4 for 4
yes, he is.
For the game from behind downtown.
And I said that coming out. Why isn't he shooting more? And I knew that they were going to get him into this contest here. And good job of them doing that. Butcher travel. Another turnover.
Yeah, this William Penn team, ever since that dunk, they have been on a roll here. And
they got the crowd support. They got everybody behind them right now in this place.
Great they've played some great defense throughout, but their defense has gotten better after that dunk.
And you know that gets the momentum going, Jason. That can really spark your team. We've seen that last couple of nights. Mongary's down behind the trees. Reed's going to knock that out. Famir, but it's a 1-on-3. He needs to pull it out. He takes the jumper, no good.
Yeah, like you said, 1-on-3, so he was forced to take a jump shot.
Mongary at the top. Set the play up. Here's Brady. You know he's going to have somebody tight on him now, Jay. Ash all the way to the cup, and 2.
What a strong move. You called it, Nick. All the way to the cup. Finishes it with this long length. He was able to get over the defender and put it off the glass. The bank is open on Saturdays.
Yeah, if it's TD Bank anyway.
Correct.
7 days a week. Here's Ali. Wide open 3-pointer. No good, and Ash skies for that, Jay. He's come alive, too. Here's Kent Jones with a deuce.
What a crossover dribble. And another timeout here as this William Penn team is fired up. The coaching staff is fired up. They came off the bench so excited, and the cheerleaders and the fans are incredible. But what a run there for William Penn.
Wow, yeah. So we talk about hot and cold. Let's talk about ambience, HVAC. Don't get left out in the cold. We'll make sure you're comfortable in your own home. With over 40 years of experience, Ambience provides high-quality residential HVAC installations in Delaware, Maryland, and PA. Call today for your free estimates. Call 302-239-HVAC. And I'll tell you what, they might need them right now to turn the AC on and turn this heat down for William Penn, as they are hot right now, Jason.
17 points already in the third quarter. They had 18 in the first half. So a difference. They come out Mount Pleasant, on the other hand, only 4 points so far this quarter.
And it's been primarily the Ash and Brady show from William Penn. And like you talked about, the big dunk from the big lefty started that run.
Yeah, because that dunk tied it, and since then it's a 10-0 run for 10 straight. It gives William Penn the 10-point lead. 2 timeouts in the span of this run by Lisa Sullivan, because she could feel the crowd and the energy getting behind William Penn here.
Yeah, it was a good timeout by her. She's been a long tenure coach. She knows when to use them and when not to.
Yeah, she has done such a fabulous job at that Mount Pleasant program.
And that is correct, Jason. Here we are, Mount Pleasant now looking at a 10-point deficit. Butcher, deep three, wow. Talk about range, Jay.
That was a much-needed three-pointer, but like you said, deep in the corner, he buries it. And
here's Ash, baseline, thinks about it. Another jumper, and that's Jones-Kent one more time.
Yeah, he's starting to heat up with those mid-range jumpers.
Which is an all-start if you ask me, Jason.
And there's another defensive rebound for this William Penn Colonial team as we could tick down to under a minute here left in the third quarter. William Penn, they're in no rush. I mean, they got the 9-point lead.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, if you have the gas on, I'm not one to take the gas off.
I'm with you there, Nick.
And there's a close to a turnover. Ash saves it, though. They're going to get a Montgomery and Patton with the body.
And it gives Mount a chance to extend that pressure if you're holding the ball out here towards center court. I'll tell you what a quarter here for this William Penn Colonial team.
It's been fun.
I think 13's going to see he goes.
Montgomery.
Yeah, I think he.
I'm not sure what they're saying with the uniform that they're going to be there, to be honest with you.
Be nice to talk to Christensen afterwards, see what.
Yeah.
It looks like he's rolling up his shorts. I'm wondering if he has anything underneath it that might be coming down.
Or not matching. I know there used to be those rules.
Yep.
Everybody wore the same. It's going to be inbounded right here in front of us as Brady gets it into Jones-Kent.
There you go,
Ash double teamed in a little bit of a press there. There's the trap. Brady, good defense right now by Mount Pleasant. And a timeout from Christensen.
Yeah, that's smart. He saw that trap coming out and was afraid they were going to turn the ball over. Gets the timeout. Hold on to that 9-point lead. Get that last shot.
And while we have a break, we're going to talk about another one of our sponsors, Dover Federal Credit Union. We have been serving the community since 1958 and are dedicated to helping members reach their financial goals. They are the largest credit union in the state of Delaware, serving over 47,000 members at its 7 locations, actively supporting the community in which our members live, work, and worship is vital to our focus of people helping people. Members are our priority. Excellence is our past, present, and future. Dover Federal Credit Union, local people, local decisions. And to me, Jason, I think that motto rings for all of our advertisers. They're all Delaware born and resident companies, and we would like to ask for your support on any of them. Please let them know you saw it on 302.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, all 302.
Here we are. William Penn with the inbounds. Good timeout by Christensen because that's swarming defense from Mount. Here they are with another trap. Ash, Kent Jones, and they can't get this thing even to the three-point line, Jay.
No.
Look at this trapping defense. They are everywhere. And there's the steal. Oh, Samir Ali. I feel like I'm watching that Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yes.
Mount Pleasant's defense is swarming.
Just
Not
3
a
seconds
backcourt.
left.
But yeah, he's got to put it up. Jones Kent, no good.
That's a good job of recognizing the clock, but that defense by Mount does not let William Penn get a good shot.
That was a big third quarter, Jason. We're going to step away for 2 seconds here. 30 seconds. Give some advertisers a little bit of commercial run here.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
And welcome back. Thank you for a little bit of word there from our sponsors. And I'd like to talk about another one, Sodell Concepts, as they have 9.
And they're not going to let him in again, so we'd like to get
I'd like to know what it is that they're saying.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see afterwards why he's not allowed into the game.
I don't know. He's over there arguing, talking about it as we go. We're underway. Here's Brady. Brady had a big third quarter, and they're going to get a foul on Patton.
He's going to try and come in again. Let's see if this happens.
And there's another timeout. I know what it is, Jason.
Okay.
The shorts are below his knees. That's why he's got them tucked into his compression shorts.
We saw him rolling
and there's an easy foul.
We saw
right in front of us.
We saw him rolling it up earlier, Nick, and that's the reason why. 14 foul on Mount Pleasant. Only 1 on the Colonials. They've done a much better job here in the second half.
I do have to say, though, Jason, I don't know what the difference is in the shorts below the knees and what it affects. To tell you the truth, I think it hurts the player, but that's, neither here or there for me. Anyway, back underway here, Mongary. Here's De Jesus in the Ash. Ash, nice bounce pass to Brady, up and under, and he's got another 2. Gives him 11.
Yeah, he's having an outstanding second
in this
half. Yeah.
Gives him 14 total. As they hold an 11-point lead right now. And you talked about it, Jason. Here's Butcher again. He hit a deep 3 a little while ago. It's no good. William Penn on the run. De Jesus from Mongary. He's going to keep it. Left hand gets himself in a bad position, but that was good defense. And here's a loose ball. It's going to come up to William Penn.
Great defense by William Penn after not converting on the layup. They get the steal.
Here's Jones Kent with the drive. He loses it. Fight for the ball.
Let's see if did we get a timeout before the jump ball? I believe we did. Timeout William Penn.
So, Jason, right before we got cut off, we're talking about it, but Sodell Concepts, another big one of our sponsors, has 9 locations in Sussex County, and they're at all your great beach locations.
Yes.
There isn't anything you couldn't ask for them, from Italian to seafood to Mexican. Check out all of their locations if you can, and let them know you're a proud supporter of 302 as well as they are.
Yeah, and like you said, there's so many good choices down there. You can go visit them all
Blue
in the whole week.
Matt's Fish Camps, Lupo Italian, Papa Grande's. I mean, you can't go wrong down there.
Nope.
Speaking of down there, we'll be at Slam Dunk to the Beach. That's always a great tournament. We like to give those guys a plug as well as the Diamond State Classic. And you might if you're a William Penn alumni, you might want to tune into our show on Wednesday night, as we're going to have 3 special guests from William Penn and the first and only Delaware winners of the Slam Dunk to the Beach tournament with Gary Lumpkin, Lenny Brown, and Tail Davis coming on the show.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun night.
Make a note of that one.
Come out and get some great food there at Buffalo Wild Wings also.
Asian Zing and the Caribbean Jerk for me, Jay.
Yeah.
Here's De Jesus on the set play. Out for Mir Ali. Skies for the rebound. He's running, but there isn't numbers with him. Good job pulling out. He takes a jump step in the lane, and he gets the foul.
That's a great job. First of all, like you said, great drop step. Sets up a nice mid-range jumper where he gets the foul and a chance to convert the 3-point play. And all of a sudden, it's back into single digits here.
Well, Jay, we talked about it, the importance of the free throws. In the first half, this game's tied right now.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Ali misses the 1-and-1. It's going to be kicked off the foot, and it's going to be, I thought it went off of the Mount Pleasant player.
If they don't know, then it should be a jump ball. I would.
And it's going to be.
I think it's going to be green.
Yes.
Green Knights.
They went from the arrow, so they gave it. Here's for Mir Ali. Whoa, hits the 3.
Wow, that's a 5-point trip there for Ali because he missed the free throw on the old-fashioned 3-point play, so he hits a 3-pointer.
Here's Jaden Reed. Smart decision by him to bring it out. Mongary baseline. And Jones Kent's fouled. Shema Gaiman there.
Only the 15th foul, so it would be a possession foul.
Gaiman's just a sophomore, but look at that body, Jason.
Yep.
He's built like a linebacker.
I think they're going to change the hour to William Penn, so it was a jump ball.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, that's why it went to Mount Pleasant. That's what I thought. William Penn here. De Jesus.
This pressure by Mount.
I know. Up top, Pat and Barnes Gibbs. They just, man, they are all over. Here's a steal. Ali takes it in for the 2.
That's 7 straight points for Ali.
I tell you, man, Jason, he's just got a knack for where the ball's going to be. And here's another pressure trap. They're going to look for Ash back over. He's all alone. They're going to trap him. Cross court.
That's a
Patton
dangerous pass.
Mongary 3, no good. Oh, and Vermeer turns it over as he was starting to turn and run.
I think he was looking ahead before he firmly controlled the ball. But again, this Mount defense, they almost got the steal on that dangerous cross-court pass. But this Mount defense is all over the place, and all of a sudden, it's a 4-point game.
You're right, Jay. I was just about to mention that.
7 straight for Ali.
Patton with the good defense on Mongary. He's stuck. Back to Jesus, back to Mongary. Jesus backing out with Patton on him. Here's Jones Kent with Ali. He slips, gets it off to Ash. Ash for 3, no good. Here's Brady, get the tip though. He's stuck in the corner, it's a turnover. Mount Pleasant.
Great job getting the offensive rebound, but then he found himself in trouble in the corner.
Yeah, he did.
And they get the turnover, and Mount can slow it down here. They've had,
and it's going to go in. He's going to get the foul, too.
Wow. What a job by Ali. 9 straight points for him. The bucket in the arm. What a move.
They said he walked, but I'm going to say it was more of the Euro step.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think Christensen's too happy with your Euro step.
No, he's not.
But I believe that was the correct.
What a run, though. We're seeing a game of runs right here in
the
second half.
Yeah,
huh?
It is. It is. You're never out of it with these two teams because they're capable of these runs.
Ali finishes the end of the old-fashioned 3. And here they come out with full court press.
10 straight for Ali.
There's Jones Kent, Mongary, and they can't figure out this press here.
No.
That's Barnes Gibbs. Barnes Gibbs has great defense out there at the top of that key.
Yeah,
Jason.
it does. And if that was on Ali, that'd be his 4th. So what, do you make a decision here and get him on the bench with 4:33?
Yeah, you got time. Yeah. Mongary adds to his totals. He's got 6.
One or two. 2-point
Reach.
lead.
Butcher. He's asking for the foul. They kept Ali in the game. Good spin move, and he traveled. Yeah, he did.
Yep, definitely walked there, but again, he's dangerous with that spin move. And here comes that dangerous Mount Pleasant press.
Look who's right at the top of it.
Yep.
Jaden Barnes-Gibbs, just a junior. I'll tell you, he's a lockdown, Jay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. So going to clean up some of that moisture on the floor here.
Great sportsmanship there. Mount Pleasant providing the towel. They get it in a day's use. Back to Brady quick. Mongary should run across. There you go. Not sure this late in the game we need that foul, but
be 1-1.
Yeah, I'd like to see the teams decide the game.
Yeah, you call it tight.
That to me is just, there's no reason for it right now. Too late in the game for that.
Yeah, you call it tight early.
Yeah.
And then in the 4th quarter, let the players decide it. As long as it's. These are big 1-on-1s.
Mongary's 7th point of the night.
That was a big 1-on-1. Extends that lead to 3. Still a whole eternity of basketball left here, 4:14.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time. Makes both. Gives Mongary 10 for the night. And here's Ali. Right now, leading all scorers with 19, Jay.
Yeah, including 10 in a row for Mount Pleasant's team.
Oh, nice take there.
Yeah,
as Gaiman gets another 2.
Like you said, he took what the defense gave him.
Had a nice lane, took it right to the hole.
Glided in.
Mount's kind of going to a man now. They've taken that zone pressure off. They are switching, though. Here's Butcher. Right now, William Penn can't do anything. Here's the steal. Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, that must.
Defense, man.
That's a pressure defense.
It is, man.
They're on you. As soon as you receive the ball, they're on you right away.
I always say that about Lisa. She gets 110% out of all the people who play for her, so she does a great job with that.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Here's Ash, though. Don't want him handling the ball. I'm sure they want to try to get them into the hands of Mongary, De Jesus, or Brady.
Yeah, you want Ash down by the basket.
And here's an easy way to take to the lane by Mongary.
Good job by him, getting to the hole and lays it in.
Barnes. It though. Jesus. Boom. There it is.
That's a big 3-pointer. He extends that lead to 7 with 2:30 to go here.
We saw that against Louisiana where he hit 2 big threes. Even though they lost in overtime, it was a good play. Here's a nice dribble drive by Famir Ali
and
to
then,
Barnes Gibbs.
And then to know where your teammate is to find him. And there he steals the ball. Great anticipation.
He's going up for 4, and he's going to get the foul, Jason.
Wow. Just like that, Mount Pleasant's back in, but Ali showed safety skills there. He saw exactly where that pass was going. He anticipated where it was, steals the ball, and sets up Mount Pleasant on another run.
And I've talked about the defense from this fella all night. But how about Jaden Barnes-Gibbs coming out with 4 in a row?
Yeah.
He starts it. He's at the top of that key. And that defense with his long arms, and he is just a lockdown defender up there.
Yeah, and you call it his long arms. If you get that right at the front end of that pressure defense, it's tough to get it over. But 4 straight for Mount Pleasant. That 7-point lead is all of a sudden down to 4 with a chance to get it down to a bucket with 2:09 to play.
You know, Jay, they've been running with this, I say small because, you know, Reed started the game, but since then he hasn't been he's been out for a little while, and they've been running with this shorter lineup here with 4 guards, and it's working.
Yeah.
Especially on defense.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is. That pressure's been unbelievable. It's
a 47-44 game right now. Barnes-Gibbs will put this within 1 possession with his free throw. And he gets the roll. 2-point lead. And it's another steal.
Ali's a safety out there.
He hits this, they will go wild. Brady, tough defense. Now you got numbers, though. Here's Ash, the easy 2. No, it's in and out. But Brady comes away with the rebound. Here's De Jesus. It's good.
Wow, another big dagger for him in that quarter.
Jay, what a game is all I can say.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable game here.
Ali! It's good. Look at Ali, Jason.
Yeah, he's fired up, man. They just exchanged 3-pointers. This was our 302 Sports Spotlight Game of the Week, and it has lived up to it here
I gotta tell you, this is some of the most exciting basketball in a second half I have seen probably since Slam Dunk to the Beach, to be honest with you.
It's been impressive here in the second half.
Wow.
Big shot after big shot.
I'll tell you what, if you're watching live, you're getting a great game. If not, you might want to spread the wealth and let people know to tune in. This thing is just on fire right now, Jay.
Yeah, it is. A great second half of action.
Again, everybody out there, if you can, just support our supporters, Dover Federal Credit Union, Unique Image, Brian's Loans, the Hadley Group, Ferris Home Improvements, Buffalo Wild Wings, Sodell Concepts, High Five Hospitality, and Ambience HVAC. And we appreciate all of our sponsors here that help us put these games on. If we don't, Jay, it's not possible.
That's right. Without them, none of this is possible. What we do, and we get support from coaches and fans that like
the ADs, everybody. We appreciate it all. What a game, though, man. 50-48 with 1:29 left here in this game, and it's been back and forth. Here's Ash, breaks the press. Mongary to Reed. Reed kicks it back out.
Smart play. Kick it back out. Minute 14.
It's a 2-point game, though, Jason.
He does have to watch the 5-second clock count.
Oh, Mongary. He gets stuck. Oh, my God.
You play that aggressive defense, and then you get called for the foul. Minute 4 left here.
Got to say it again, Jason. We're too late in the game for these fouls. Too late in the game. Let the players decide it, not you.
And it is the last one-on-one, as that was the 19th foul amount. William Penn still got some fouls to give, Nick.
Mongary no good. Amir Ali again.
See if that was something they discussed at the timeout. They do have 2 fouls to give.
Well, Ali, I would say you foul him from the first half, but in the second half, he's hit his free throws.
Yeah, but if you foul him off the ball, it's a possession foul.
I understand, yeah. But you're going to have to foul,
Yes.
Again, you'd rather them.
Yeah.
So it's 50-48 with 37 seconds left, Jay, and they got to figure something out here. Nice floater. Up, no good. Big rebound by Ash, but another steal by Ali. And they're going to say he stepped on the line.
Stepped on the line. It'll
28 seconds.
Now you get a chance to set up that defense.
That pressure.
Yep.
He's got nobody open. Here's a long pass to Mongary.
And just remember that the next foul
and
will
there's
be
a
2
steal.
shots.
There it is. It's going to be stolen again by Mongary. He's got it. He's just going to run the clock out with 17 seconds. You got a foul. And there it is.
And now it's a double bonus, so it'll be 2 foul shots.
You got a foul, though, Jay. 13
yeah,
seconds.
you have to. Yeah.
You know, we're a little off on the time, but 13 seconds on the official clock here. It's hard for us to keep up with that the whole time, but.
Again.
How about Mongary there.
Yeah, well, great.
Mongary. I think I've been calling him wrong the whole night, but either way, he knows us. We're good.
He had a great anticipation there.
Great steal by Butcher. Butcher was on the end line though, throws it over, and Mongary gets over there. Izzy had having a good game. He's got some big points here in the second half.
2 biggest free throws of the night right here.
Brady takes his time, and it's good.
He makes the second one. It's a 2-possession game.
And it's off. When he gets his rebound, he slides out of bounds, though. What a hustle from Brady. Well, here we go, Jay. 12 seconds left. You can keep it at 11. Timeout. Well, Jay, this has been a tale of 2 halves.
Yeah, it has.
Just to let everybody know, we do have another game lined up for today. Slasianum, as Appoquinimink comes in
and
visits them tonight.
Silent Night. If you have never been to a Silent Night game at Slasianum, that's a tradition you have to see.
I saw Coach Rob post a picture on Instagram. He says, here's what's going to look like tonight.
Yeah.
And it's interesting what they do there, isn't it?
It definitely is. It definitely is.
I know it's your alma mater, so you know all about it. So. But we haven't posted our schedules for next week, but be sure, like we talked about, big show coming up this Wednesday night. The first ever winner and only Delaware team to win at William Penn will have their 3 stars on.
Plus,
Diamond
State Classic, John Gretchen and Kelly Callahan will be in the house to talk about that upcoming tournament. And us at 302 Sports are glad to be bringing you games at that tournament for the 2nd year.
Yep. But again, tune in tonight if you want to see another good game. It's the only game on tap tonight, Jay. And we're going to have it live here on 302 Sports as Appo visits Slasianum. And if I'm correct, FA's still on that team, right? Efekodu?
I believe so, yes.
He's electric. You got to see some of his dunks. Now we're going to have to go full court here for Mount Pleasant. 12.4 on the official clock. 3-point lead. Let's see what play they drew up. Good job by Reed coming out. Ali's going to dribble drive. He's going to try to go up, get the harm. It does. Goes in, but no foul. And not enough time, Jay. 0.6 seconds.
Yeah, and
that's not enough time for anything.
And like you said, he was trying to draw the foul because he knew he was down by 3. Didn't get the call. Let's see if they add any time on it. I see the officials discussing it right there.
I think when it went through, there was about 1.6, to be honest with you.
Okay. Sometimes it's hard for the 3 officials to see that clock, but it looks like they're going to. As of now, 0.6 of a second left. William Penn holding on to a 51-50 lead. If you can throw the ball down and throw a baseball pass down the court, even if they intercept it, they're going to have to bomb it back down the court.
Like I said, not enough time.
No.
I mean, with 0.6 seconds, it's got to be at least 1.6 for them to be able to do something. But good game, though, Jason. What a game.
Yeah, what a game. What a second half. It was 21-18 at halftime, and you look up, it's 51-50.
Let's see what they do here.
I know what I would do. I'd throw it deep, but just make sure that it stays in bounds.
There it is. There's a long pass, but it goes out.
Yeah, that's the thing you can't afford to do.
Ball comes back.
Yep, underneath the basket now, and all of a sudden,
but all the time you have now is for a tip.
You have to try and throw that into the foul line.
It's got to be a tip. Here we go. The whole gym is on their feet right now, Jay. It's got to be an alley-oop. It's got to be a tip. Up. Short. He got it off.
Yeah, he did. And that's a great win for William Penn as they get their first win of the year against a Mount Pleasant team.
That is a big win.
That was 3-0. And what a game. What a game. What an atmosphere here at William Penn. And what an ending to this one.
I got to tell you, Jay, that second half was awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was
back and forth. We just talked about it. I mean, they were, everybody from, it was the Ashton Brady show and then Famir Ali with 24 points. It could be a little off, could be swayed, but we try to keep both here. And 24 points from him, though. And a lot of those were in the second half. Yeah,
well, most of them in the fourth quarter, as he had that 10-point run there in that fourth quarter started. So
Brady comes up with a big 15 for the William Penn Colonial side, and he just had a great game too.
Yeah, it was a great game by both of them.
He missed one shot the whole game. Yep. It was a free throw.
Yeah, exactly.
And he almost got the rebound.
Great hustle play.
So again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in as you got to see this great game here. 51-50 win for William Penn. Don't forget tonight, Jason, we have
Appoquinimink at Slasianum, an approximate 7:30 start down there. It's going to be an electric atmosphere. Like we said, it's silent night. Slasianum comes in 2-0 with the new coach. They play a different style of basketball. Appo put up 69 in a loss to St. George's Tech. Sally's put up 77 last time. So the offensive fireworks are there for tonight.
Setting up to be a good one if you ask me.
Yes.
Don't forget every Wednesday night at Buffalo Wild Wings, Christiana location, that's Christiana Stanton Road, next to Border Cafe, the new Royal Farms, and across from Del Tech. And of course, don't forget this big show we got coming up with the Slam Dunk and Diamond State recap. We want to thank everybody for tuning in here. That'll do it for me, Jason, Big Ed, and Len up on the camera. We appreciate you tuning in to 302 Sports. Have a good